I think running a facility like this is much more than just making sure that people have a comfortable place to work, right? It's about designing an experience where employees can really be as effective as they possibly can be, but also have the maximum amount of fun that they can have.
They were looking for a headquarters that had the kind of leading edge ideas and the qualities that would make it a destination for employees, future recruits, family members, partners, everybody. There would be something about the place that you just had to see in person.
Exploring every floor, especially for the first time, is a total adventure. You never know what you're going to find. All of the rooms have specialty designs. A ton of care has gone into even the smallest details that just make going to a conference actually delightful.
We're going to create spaces that are authentic, not synthetic. And so the idea of minimizing workstations and maximizing communities, you'll find that the workstations that we built with Teknion for TripAdvisor are more of a workbench celebrating, let's call it the industrial spirit of a factory loft. And the reason we had gone with Teknion is they were very open to the idea of what might be next, how they could push themselves. And so one of the things we wanted to do was to find materials that were within the typical sustainability processes, and materials that had character. And so instead of upholstery of fabric, we went to industrial felt. Instead of worrying too much about the metal finishes, we just made them black like you would in a workshop. But then for the actual areas that you touch, those would be wood, but to do a solid oak workstation top would be far too expensive. So we actually went researching into the industry of laminates and found a printed paper that had fantastic character, but was not a laminate yet. And Teknion worked with us to actually make a new laminate from this paper that would actually have the character of a distressed oak. And then we made the top very deep, so it had a girth to it. And it rises and lowers on electric motors, so it has all the ergonomics of a modern workstation, but it has the character and feel of a reclaimed oak top, so that at the very end you wind up having not your father's workstation, but a workstation that is more like a workbench.
Our workspaces are just so much more lively than a typical cube with floor-to-ceiling windows, and it's just a really lively place to work and transporting place to work.
Now, what makes me smile, what makes me get up early in the morning to come into the office, versatility. I love to be able to come in and say, okay, today I'm feeling lethargic, I think I'm going to stand up. That's going to keep me active, keep me motivated, keep me moving. Later on in the day I do more paperwork, more computer work, so I'm sitting down, and so I have that opportunity. I did not have the opportunity before.
So having the ability to customize how you look, how high you stand, where your monitor is in front of you, or if you have a monitor at all, was all part of the design to enable personalization as part of the workplace experience here at TripAdvisor.
So the attributes of innovation, speed, and iteration are the classic characteristics for the creative process. It's what Trip uses to support their customers, it's what we use to support our customers, and when it came to Teknion, it's what I've always admired best about them.
Right now we have projects happening in Paris, in Madrid, and in Barcelona. We just finished projects in Tokyo and Beijing. So TripAdvisor is growing around the world for our customers, but as well for our employees, right? As needs increase in parts of the world, we'll send talent there and open up an office. And there again, we leverage our partnership with Teknion to help us fit out and design office spaces that work not only for TripAdvisor as a company, but for the population that we're targeting.
Together, the DNA is aligned, the vision and mission is aligned, and the people who will be the ultimate users are the beneficiaries.